Hey everybody, it's Dr. Little over at the Animal Hospital of Collin County. I just wanted to give you an update during all of this craziness that's going on out in our community, what we're having to go through and what we're trying to do to be able to serve you guys continuing into the lockdowns, the shutdowns, those kind of things. So you've probably noticed if you've tried to make an appointment, there's a few things that we've changed in terms of scheduling. One, we are currently not scheduling wellness visits for vaccine updates, regular wellness things. We're also not scheduling elective procedures like neuters, spays, and dentals, or cosmetic, tumor removals, those kind of things. The reason for that is we're trying to reduce contact between people to people, person to person contact. Those recommendations not only coming from the CDC, but the big wigs that know the majority of this how this disease is spread, but also from our veterinary governing bodies nationally and statewide. So the reason why we can't do the elective procedures, or why we are choosing as a clinic to not schedule those, I know that comes as an inconvenience to a lot of folks. Reason why we're not doing that is because during those procedures we're using things like gloves, sterile, masks, gowns, caps. That's personal protective equipment that healthcare workers in the human side need to be able to reduce their risk in contracting and spreading this disease. And so those items are on back order. They're really, really difficult to get right now. So what we're trying to do as a clinic and as a profession is stop our use, so we're not ordering those and depleting the supply even further so they can go where they need to go. The wellness visits, I know that's inconvenient. That's one thing that we're postponing too, and that's mainly to limit human-to-human contact as you come into the hospital. Now, a caveat to that, if you need a rabies, if your patient needs a rabies, we will make accommodations for that, because that's required by law. And if we need other vaccines at that same time, we can get those done. But other vaccines like distemper, leptoparvo, bordetella, flu boosters, fecal and heartworm checks, we're postponing those annual wellness exams until this stuff calms down. Also, what we're doing with the current appointments is what's called curbside service. I mean, you've probably seen other restaurants, other businesses around town offering the same thing. How this works, as far as we're concerned, is when you come in to your appointment, you made an appointment. When you get to the parking lot, we ask that you call us, and we'll send somebody out to you. They'll talk about what's going on with your pet, what we need to take care of, and what special concerns you have, and then we'll take the pet inside, get everything done for you, and then either a doctor or technician will come out to discharge and go over what we need to go over. Again, that's just for injuries or sick patients or medical follow-ups like diabetic patients, that kind of chronic illnesses. Okay. As far as food, medication, those operate the same way. We ask that you don't come into the lobby. Just stay in your car in the parking lot. Call us from the car. We'll send somebody out with your medication and your food. That way you don't have to expose yourself to all these contact points. And we can clean and clean and clean all day, but there's no substitute for just not being exposed to it in the first place. So we're just going to ask that you stay in the car, and that we'll bring those things out to you. We're going to greatly reduce our contact points by doing that, and it's going to keep you safe. I think it's going to keep our staff safe, and that's what we want. We want the best for you. That being said, if there's something that we're not doing, or this limits the ability for us to take care of your pet, please call us. Let me know. We will troubleshoot case by case if we have to. So Saturdays, we've tried to open up on Saturdays to accommodate a lot of folks who work during the week. For the time being, because we're seeing such limited flow through Saturdays, and we want to limit the contact points anyway, we are closing on Saturdays indefinitely until this stuff calms down. Right now, it's for the next 2 weeks, so tomorrow and the next Saturday. Depending on what comes out to the news and what the current recommendations are, that may change and extend into future weeks. Obviously, we want to be open. We want to be available to you as much as we can, but we're trying to do the best thing that we can do to keep you safe. So, questions, like I said, if that prevents a hurdle for you that you just can't get over, please call me, because we're happy to accommodate as best we can. Okay. If any questions, guys, call 972-727-5748. You can reach us through the website, through the Contact Us tab. That shoots me an email. We can read that and get back to you directly. Facebook's a good way. Message us on there, or just pick up the phone. The only thing we ask you not do is just coming through the front door. But again, we apologize for the inconvenience. It's inconvenient for everybody. We don't want to be in this position, and we don't want to make it worse, and that's what we're trying to keep from happening. We ask your patience and your cooperation with it, and if there's anything we can do to help make it more convenient or less inconvenient, then that's what we're here for. So, all right. If y'all need anything, call me. Otherwise, have a good one and stay safe.